Knock knock. What's how, man? You got that okay, what's up?
What's happening?
What it
How's it going,
do?
Animal?
What's up, Jeff?
How you doing?
Doing all right. How about yourself? What's up, Jeff?
Yeah. How you doing?
What
Yeah, I had to cut that echo off, man. But yeah, man, so glad you could finally join us, my guy. Animal instinct.
yeah, man. Hey, that other what it was? The
That
one
was
you
that
sent.
that Ninja Vibe. That was the OBS one.
Right. Yeah, it didn't do good for me.
Yeah, like I said, that my second time using that mug, so I'm still trying to, figure it out myself.
Right.
But I know
Yeah.
everybody kind of been on StreamYard, so I just said let me start it over, switch up to this, a little more simpler.
I had a
That's why.
problem. I had a problem with StreamYard getting on me about that fish life at one time.
Yeah, yeah. If you that's what Jeff was saying. He had to allow it on his phone too. But like he was
Yeah.
saying, if you ever denied accidentally, you'll have to go in the settings manually and allow it.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's probably what it was with that one. You just got to go in the settings. But
So,
yeah. What's how I'm June, man. I'm glad you came back.
Animal, were you buying a fish place at some point in time? Am I remembering right?
Man, I was looking for a storefront, but it's
Okay.
hard out
That's
here,
what I
man.
thought.
Yeah, it's hard out here, man. So I just be working from the basement for a little while.
Okay. I was trying to make sure I was remembering you right. I thought that's what the conversation that we had.
Right. Cause we was on who was it? Who live stream we was on? That was Saints Dust, right?
Probably Saint Celeste, yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a long
Cause
time since he's been on.
right. I talk to him every now and then, make sure he alright and everything going good.
Yeah.
But I know his wife going through the little situation right now.
Yeah. That's rough.
Yeah.
And he wasn't doing so hot for a while there too.
Right. Yeah, I was wondering why he ain't called me in a little while, and come to find out that was the reason.
Yeah.
So hey June, when you go to the Discord, is it asking you to put that in before it lets you in, or is it optional? Because I really don't know what it looks like from like a guest standpoint.
So
June.
when she goes to StreamYard, it should automatically pull up her saved
No,
information.
oh
Or
no, we talking about the Discord.
oh, oh, on Discord. Okay,
Yeah. When you
Um,
first try to join the server, I was wondering, do it make you answer those questions or is it optional?
when you first join a server, no. Well, you have to be a member of Discord to start with,
Yeah.
and then it saves your stuff. But when I go to your link through that OSB stuff, it doesn't
Mhm.
pull my avatar over
Okay.
because my avatar on Discord is a picture of like the 75-gallon stand.
Was there the community that you was in, the server you was in? Did they have it like boosted? Like, was it like paid, like Nitro or something, where you could
No, I
like
don't
have?
think so. That's just like on my personal information where you load
Oh,
your picture or whatever. It's just when
okay.
I went into your server for the voice server, it didn't transfer that information for whatever reason.
Mm, okay, okay. I'm see. Hey, what's up, Fish fam? Yeah, that's good to know. I be just trying to figure out how other people are viewing it when they, try to join a server, so I can
Um,
know what they're seeing. Cause it's good to know. But definitely, man, we've been having some people join that mug though. I'm just really ready to get some interaction going on there.
yeah,
I've been dropping different memes and different it looked all right. But yeah, I just been trying to drop different content in there, just to keep it rolling, man. Just show people it is active.
on the Discord,
Yeah, on the
Discord's hard,
Discord.
man. That's hard.
It's hard to learn.
No, it's hard to get people to participate in that one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
If you
Yeah,
get involved with like the fish cord and you get your own little sub channel page on there, it might be a little bit easier.
yeah. What's Fish Court?
Fish cord is part of like the fish fam Discord.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I never checked it out. I don't believe.
It's just it has more volume of people that utilize the program. I'm
Okay.
on it, but I silence everything on Discord.
Yeah. Yeah, she say some discords is too much.
Yeah, they usually are for me too. I can't handle them very well.
Like, what you mean too much?
Too many notifications.
Okay. Lots of people.
Yeah, it's just I'm a temperamental asshole, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. y- Yeah, animal say you gotta open up some storage so you can hop on there, huh, man?
Right. Or just give me a whole new phone, period.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, you could set the notifications to like if you wanted to go off to,
Yeah,
everybody or not, but I
that's
know
how
what
I
you're
have mine.
saying
I
because you
have
be
mine
on.
set so it's only when if somebody adds me or
Yeah.
add wall, then I get notified. 'Cause otherwise, it's just too much overload.
Hey, what's
That's why
happening, Garcia?
that's why I deleted my first
What's
Facebook.
going on? How you guys? Man, we coolin', man. We just on here chopping it up, a little fish talk, nothing major. You can go and hop up there, man. The link up there, pent, I believe. But yeah, bro, I ain't trying to have like a lot of notifications going off because they be doing it on my computer.
Yeah,
Especially if you on a lot of servers, then that's all you hear. Dee 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 dee. I be like,
yeah,
I
I can't
forgot to
handle that.
close that out, man. But nah, for sure though. So what you got coming up, Animal? What you working on over there?
Man, right now, kind of fell back. I was supposed to be doing a 90 gallon for my 37th birthday, but I kind of put it on the back end or whatnot because the weather was cold and I just didn't feel like dealing with it at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in due time, I will put it together. What you got going?
Shoot, not too much right now, man. Just working on the reef tank. trying to clean up some algae, Like
Right.
I was telling Jeff I did a stream for like 7 days, so I had the lights on for a long time. So that kind of fed the algae a little more than I wanted to, but it was cool though. I got a lot of engagement. So you can't win them all. Just gotta
You're
win
right.
at something. Sure.
You see those
Can't win.
torpedo-y fish there?
Okay. What's those?
Those are those
Rainbow.
rhinocentris.
All those rainbow fish we was looking at
Yeah,
last night.
yeah, that's what they look like when they're not colored up.
Ah, okay. How long it take for them to get the color?
They were coloring up when I got them. It's just they don't hold it all the time.
Oh, they kind of like flash.
It's more of they get into like a flaring mode or a breeding mode. Then they show it really strong.
What color? Blue.
Blue and red or orange, and then they've got really strong blacks on their like their bottom fin and their top fin.
Okay.
That might.
The
Okay.
breeder I got them from was line breeding them more for the red though, so they have more red than blue.
Okay. So they color up at a certain time of day.
Kinda, not really. Um, they color up at night too. More so
Okay.
they get in the mood and then they start sparring, and when they spar, they get all colored up,
Okay.
going for a dominance thing.
How big do they get?
About that big, only about like 3 inches.
About 3 inches. Okay.
Yeah. So they're a reasonable rainbow fish. They're not like one of the 8 or 9 inchers.
Mhm.
That looks like cut the head off and put it on a bluegill.
Man, I didn't know rainbow fish get that big.
Some of them do. It
Yeah.
depends on the species, but I think some of the biggest ones on records are between 7 and 9 inches.
Well, I never personally seen them that big. Let me say it that
No,
way.
I've seen them at 7 inches at Marcel's place. I forget what his last name is, but he's one of the angelfish and placo breeders. Or not angel, rainbow fish and placos.
Yeah, them ones look nice though. I like that half red, half blue look.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, I
I'll
like
work
that
with
whole.
them. I gutted all the plants out of it. You couldn't even see the fish in there before I pulled plants.
Oh, okay. So how many tanks do you have in all?
I think up and going right now, I think 28.
28.
I
Okay.
think so. I gotta tear a bunch down. This is one of the tanks that's gonna get torn down. I have to pull tanks and put different tanks in. These ones were out in the sun too long, so all the frames are shot. And you can kind of feel the glass getting a little bowy. So my original intent was to replace them with 75s, but now I'm going to build a fish room and stuff, but I need to get more tanks over here so I can reallocate everybody so I can gut the room, and then when the room's refinished, then I can start moving tanks back in again.
Oh,
Yeah, we were talking about last night how the other rainbow fish, they got a little head with a big body.
Yeah.
The ones that's on the
How's it going,
screen.
George? Garcia's in here too.
What's that? I'm Garcia. I'm over here looking at the other screen. See my man slide in. But yeah, though, the other rainbow fish, bro, they got that little head. He said the head stay small too, even while the body grows.
Yeah. They like hit a certain point, and then the body grows like almost like a discus or bluegill type shape, a little bit more elongated, but
Yeah.
maybe a crappie might be another example, except for that it stays smaller.
Yeah, it look kind of weird to me.
Nah,
Yeah,
for real though.
even a golden
What?
shiner looks better.
What's that one? What's the last name of it? That starts
Uh,
with an O.
yeah, ornatus, I think.
Or
Speaking of shiners, man, I've been trying to find rainbow shiners and I can't find them nowhere.
Dan's Fish has got them,
Huh?
I think. I think Dan's Fish has them.
Dan's fish.
Yeah, and then Jonah's Aquarium usually has them too.
Okay, cause I know
There's
they're
is it
native to
what?
my state, so
Yeah, buy them.
uh, huh?
You got to buy them so you have the receipt.
Yeah.
So like in Wisconsin, if we keep a native fish, we have to buy it online and keep the
Uh-huh.
receipt because otherwise
Oh,
it's illegal.
why? What's the purpose of keeping the receipt?
So that way you can prove you bought it.
Okay. Oh,
what's that? That's like a fish community thing or what?
What's that? Fish court
Keep-
or where you at?
No, I'm saying keeping the receipt just to.
No, that's a DNR thing, like the Department of Natural Resources.
Mm. What
Uh,
they'll try to come in and say something? Or
yeah, they'll confiscate your fish.
what?
Yeah, and
what?
execute
Oh,
them.
that's kind of like in Florida when they was killing people's snakes.
Yep,
I
the
think that was
Wisconsin
Florida.
DNR will do that to your fish.
They
That
was
might be the
killing.
reason I can't find none.
Yeah,
At
they was
least
killing.
I,
They was killing this dude pythons or something, and then they mess around and killed this boa constrictor.
Yeah, I seen that.
You seen that?
Yeah, it's a bunch of bull. Shouldn't have
Yeah,
happened.
yeah,
The,
that was
the the
crazy.
whole thing shouldn't have happened. Uh, but what's done is done. They aren't gonna close Pandora's box. They already opened it.
Yeah, they knew they was wrong for that though.
Yeah,
They was
but I
wrong.
mean, they shouldn't even be bothering trying to kill people's stuff. It's just write it off as they're now part of the environment.
Yeah, especially if you're keeping it responsibly. You know,
Yeah, but I mean, even the wild ones, there's no way they're ever gonna get the cap back on that one. It's just not gonna happen. As
man, I
hard as they
couldn't.
want to try it, you
How
couldn't do it.
how you spell that?
Um,
I
Let
couldn't
me
find
see
it.
my other phone.
It's a water topped off. What's up, George? RB3. I ain't see you slide in here, man. I was trying to look up this rainbow fish.
That's it.
Appreciate you for sliding through, man. Uh, I'll put a U. I think that's what it was. Yo, that one right there. That's what it looked like, huh?
Yeah, thereabouts. Mine have been line bred though, so they have a lot more red in them and the orange than the wilds do.
Yeah.
Because he was breeding to get rid of the blue.
So what you gonna try to breed the red back in, or you just like them how they are, or you gonna keep it how it is?
I'll probably work on getting it back toward the wild line. So I like the 50-50 type split.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna see. He's got the red a little bit further into it, so I'm gonna see if I can't get it to hold there. Like at that 50% mark.
The male and the female look like that, or just the male?
Just a male. Females are a lot more bland, silver.
Yeah. Kind of like some
But
cichlids.
yeah, but their scales are different. So they got a lot of black underlying underneath their scale. So the scales look prominent, kind of like a koi drawing.
Yeah. The most player though. Hey, you ever figure out what happened to your what was it, your fire mouth?
Man, I couldn't figure it out for nothing, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just floating on me. It was good the day before, but I came in the next morning and it was over with.
What did that mug show like signs of stress or something like the night before or anything or not?
Man, I ain't see no signs of stress, no signs of disease or nothing.
Yeah.
I'm thinking he probably got beat up, bro. To be honest.
Nah, because I think they are kind of like more peaceful because the one I had ended up getting beat up by one of the cichlids. And
Uh-huh.
I didn't keep him very long either. That was like when I first got in the fish game.
Right. Yeah, that was one of my favorite fish too. I'd get another one.
Yeah. Y'all can hear me now? I think I muted the microphone.
I can hear you.
All right.
June saying that they did that whole fiasco in Florida again.
What's that?
Sounds like when they killed that boa.
I was talking about Florida. Oh, they did it again. Oh, okay. Oh, nah, look. Oh, they did it again like recently?
I don't know. I've been avoiding the news forever.
Man.
I'd go insane and probably go postal on them if I live down there.
Let me see.
Take out the whole lot of pilot stations and start over again.
Florida snake killers. No, man.
Yeah.
But who is doing it? Is it like the wildlife doing it or what?
So the state is implementing the laws, and then the wildlife department has to um, enforce the laws. Is what the problem is. So somebody got paid by PETA big time to pull it off.
Yeah.
That Rubio
They killing pythons or they killing boas? Like
was too.
boas too? Dang,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
But I think it's Rubio that has been pushing it, that senator, and the one from Hawaii. I think those guys are kind of working in cahoots. Make stricter laws, basically. Really unfortunate, but what do you do? Aside from re-elect him again next year so they can do it again.
Dang, she was pregnant. They killed his pregnant boa constricted. A 10-year-old pet. God damn. That's wild, bro.
See, June, if they're gonna make laws against keeping any animals or pets, it should be across the board. They shouldn't be, directing out snakes or fish or. You're gonna go after it. You go after all of it. And there's enough homeowners or enough people that keep dogs, cats, horses, cows that they would never let it go through.
Yeah, nah, that's wild, bro. I couldn't even imagine somebody like coming in the crib trying to take a koi or a fish or something. Like, you can't have that. That's endangered. Or
Around here, most of the are ignored as long as you're not transporting a live fish that's native or can live in the state of Wisconsin. Because our law is kind of written weird. They changed it in 2016 where anything that can survive in the wild, whether it be a plant, a bird, um, a gerbil, fish, it's illegal, even if it's not on their list.
Damn,
If it
that's
has
wild.
a chance of surviving, it's legal.
Hey, nah,
They even have red-eared sliders on there.
damn, that's crazy. Nah, June not lying. She said never let animal control on your property. Bro, I remember one time,
You don't get a choice here.
bro, like down here they sneaky. They'll be trying to get
Oh,
on you, trying to take
here,
pictures of your dogs and all kind of stuff.
yeah, up here, the Department of Natural Resources has more pull than a federal marshal does. They have more rights.
Yeah, and they'll give you some real tickets about them animals, man.
Yeah, if you find the wrong one, they'll just shoot you.
Nah, for real. Yeah, California
Yeah,
laws against plants. They got laws against. Well, yo, you can't cut down the state plant down here. But
yeah. Eventually, I'm gonna send you in some plants.
hey, what's up, animal? You talking? I think his mic or something was tripping.
It might be.
Yeah, they need a warning. California has laws against plants.
Yeah, here the Department of Natural Resources doesn't need a warrant.
It's
If it's a cop,
only illegal
if a cop
aliens
does it,
that
they need
work
it.
from here. Say who?
If a cop comes to your house, they need a warrant, unless you
Yeah,
invite them in. If the DNR comes, though, they don't need a warrant. They just push your door down and do whatever they want.
nah, that's wow. Who is the DNR down there? Like, what is that
The
down
Department of Natural Resources, so they manage the wildlife,
there? Oh, okay.
forestry departments, and that kind of stuff.
Nah,
I don't remember when it got.
they call them. I forgot what they call them down here.
I don't remember when they got it set up that way, but I know that Wisconsin's training facility is the one that most DNRs go through, or recreational officers, or however your state lists them.
They be sneaky too. Them wildlife people, like when you be fishing
Yeah,
and stuff, they be looking all through the bushes and they be having their binoculars. They be trying to
yeah,
catch you.
oh yeah.
Hey, what them people called? I forgot.
Was it the little lake that I did my live stream from? Me and my wife and the kids were out fishing. The DNR went up to both of my kids in the canoe and my wife on her kayak, and he didn't come over by me because I was out in the middle of the tulies. But the wife had the husband wife fishing license, so he didn't worry about it.
Ah man, that's
Some
crazy.
some of them are cool and some of them aren't. You know, and I get it. They're trying to make sure you're not doing something you're not supposed to. But
Yeah. Hey, what's up, animal? You back, my guy?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I think your mic was tripping or something. Out in public, they could take anything. Nah, for real. And they be trying to take anything from you. They be like, "What you got in that cooler? What you got?" They be trying to check everything, bro.
when we were smelt fishing up on Spurrier, they were pretty bad. Usually we'd be fishing with a seine or a dip net, but there was always Native Americans on the beach. So you get
That's
a
what
walleye or something like that, you toss it to them because they didn't have to follow regulation.
they call it game warden, ain't it? Game warden.
Game wardens, yep.
Yeah. The Texas game wardens. Them guys don't play. They damn near got they got pulled like the police.
They got more pool than the police.
That's wild.
Yeah,
So
I
they
don't get
do.
how, but they do.
Yeah, they do get mad if you know the law, man. If you
Yeah.
know what you're talking about, they hate that shit.
Well, these ones try to inform you here at least. Like, you're being stupid or whatever it happens to be. Most people are just trying to play the I didn't know card when I didn't know doesn't fly.
Yeah, nah. I seen one where they was out in Florida trying to like hike in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
They had set up the camper and all that, and
Yeah.
man, they came through, made them clean that up so swift. They was like, "Look like y'all living out here. How long y'all been out here?" Shit.
There's a guy in Wisconsin that got busted doing that. He built a cabin on state property. And he'd been living there for like 10 years.
Yeah. They was cool. They was cool about it though. They told them, they had a certain amount of time to get everything cleaned up and leave. But they was like, nah, y'all can't be out here like that, man.
I don't know what happened to that guy. I lost the story after that.
Who is that?
The guy that built a cabin on the state property. He was cutting down the trees, and I'm pretty sure he got jail time out of it.
Yeah, they don't play about the land, bro.
No.
You got some land, animal?
No, sir. I wish I did.
Man, that's what I'm working towards myself, bro. Some land.
One happy little acre.
You say what?
That's all I got. One little acre.
Nah, that's good. It said federal jail time. Oh, if it's federal jail time, if you cutting off the trees and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, ain't no getting out of that. Ain't no getting out of that. But yeah, man. What you I know I get some land. I want to build like a homestead. Do something like that, man. Grow my own crops.
We used to have 18 by 80 garden in the back, but the deer kept knocking the fences down. We kind of gave up on it after the kids got bigger.
No, I think that's the way to go. Cause all the food's so crazy nowadays. Like,
we'll get back into it again. It's going to be a little while. I mean, the soils, our soil is naturally sand, so we worked the hell out of it. I won't let it go. We'll reuse it again.
You don't be messing with the plants, animal? Like vegetables or even any aquatic plants?
Not really, my guy. I see you got your green thumb going on.
Man, man, it's natural. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You just got to get out there. I like you know what you're doing. It'll come to you. But no, I just bro be doing a little research, trying to see what's the best soil and everything. Because I know some people, get their own soil mixture, and that's how they able to get them plants looking good and keep them looking good.
Yeah, I do lasagna mixes. Like in that tank that the camera's on. It's a
Yeah.
4-year-old tank. It's got lava rock on the base. Then it's got peat moss mixed with fluval stratum, with sand on top of that, and then gravel on top of that, and then all that brown stuff there is mold, because I don't gravel back.
So you just let it,
Yeah,
be natural.
I have to, because otherwise, if I try to gravel back, I suck fish out. Because there's too many fry. A breeder's tank is definitely not the same as a hobbyist, or a display tank.
Yeah, for sure. That she said I'm planning on growing strawberries in my tank. Aquaponics or like that'll be dope.
I've done a sweet potato.
Yeah, cherry kitchen tomato is what I want to do.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing something like what is it, like some baby lettuce, like
Yeah,
the kale, yeah, something like that because you can eat it fresh off the vine, man, fresh off the leaf. And then like she was talking about the strawberries, shoot, right off the vine. Even the tomatoes.
yeah. I'd like to get some romaine lettuce going, so you don't have to buy as much for my tortoises.
Yeah, nah, for sure. What you say you was you had going animal?
I did sweet potatoes at one point. I
She
grew the
said,
sweet potato out of my fish tank.
yeah.
Yeah, that's about the only thing I grew out of my fish tank.
So sweet potato that mug grew pretty big or what?
Yeah, the vines grew pretty long,
Yeah.
but eventually it died, so I never.
Okay. He said not worth the effort with lettuce. Well, probably because it don't yield that much. I can see that.
Uh, I just don't want to buy it, Jim. I'll be doing lettuce.
Mhm. Nah, for sure. What's that with them long fins in there in your tank?
Those are blue eye lemon longfins, bristlenose.
Yeah, that might look clown.
Yeah, those guys aren't spawning for me yet. I got I pulled a male cave longfin albino
Yeah.
with a short fin albino female. It looks like all the fry are at least albino, but I don't know how the fins are going to turn out until they grow up.
She said not worth the effort with lettuce, yield and time involved.
There ain't no time
I
in
can't type on
longfin,
this
Jim.
tiny tablet.
Just throw a light on it and some seeds in there.
She said she can't type on a tiny tablet. Then your hands wet too, huh?
You know, it's always wet.
I know she remember that. Nah, for sure. What happened to animal?
You might be having internet problems or something.
He dropped out. Man, yeah, hey, got the link still pinned up there, man. Yes, y'all gonna hop up here.
Yeah, Jim, pop up. So I don't have to read your chat.
I found a teeny pleco fry.
Yeah, that pet store lady talked to me. I'm pulling some more keys.
Man, I ain't never seen any. Well, I haven't never had any pleco spawn before.
No. You got males and females, or
Nah, I've had two before, like at the same time, but I don't know how to tell the sex on the plecos.
it depends on the type that you got. If it's a bristle nose, the males get great big bushes on their nose.
Oh, okay, I saw that before.
Yeah. They don't. They
They
don't
still
typically
have
spawn until
those.
they got a pretty good sized bush.
Oh, okay. So they still have the yolk sac. That mug probably was born this morning.
Yeah, I had a few of those.
How many fish you selling to the store?
Me?
Yeah.
This weekend I'll be selling like around 70 or 80 fish.
Okay, that's cool. So you said you the go-to man?
Me? No.
Yeah. Nah.
I've been avoiding her for almost a year.
Ah man, you can't run away from it, bro.
Then I got my head at her because she had me breed those angels, and it took me forever to sell them all.
Ah, yeah. I
And
feel
she's
you.
asking for more angels again. I
But
didn't buy
hey,
them last time I made them.
you had the optimal water, bro.
Yeah, I will raise them again. I just think I'm gonna maybe scrape the eggs off or something, so I don't get as many.
Yeah, sure. You got plenty of fish. It's fish food.
I only got one store to sell to, at least
Yeah.
without getting my business license. And I'm not ready for that yet.
Ah man, I think you running from your calling, bro.
Oh, I know I am, but it's the retirement plan.
Trying to put it off to then.
Kinda. I want to get my business license and my website and stuff like that set up before I retire. But
Yeah,
then I want to be part time in the actual workforce at some point here, like hopefully 55. So I got about 10 years,
yeah. 10. That ain't bad.
and then start ramping my fish progress up. That's the
You
actual plan.
said, Jeff, you owe me some angels. Told you I paid a high shipping cost. Let's talk
I
about it.
can't. That's just too high, June. When I
Let's
got some
talk about
small
it,
ones
bro.
again. When I got small ones again, June, I'll send you some. It's like I can't justify it. They wanted me to charge her for like $600 for shipping.
Ah, I remember you saying that the other day.
Yeah, that's freaking ridiculous, dude.
Yeah, nah, it ain't worth that. I ain't gonna
No,
say it's worth that, bro.
yeah. I
It
mean, if
cost.
I was shipping it from Peru, I can get that.
Yeah, but why so high though?
I don't have a business, so I don't get any discounts.
Yeah,
It was overnight shipping for a 24 by 24 by 12 box. And that wasn't 100% accurate weight because it was their estimated what they thought the box would weigh. So it could have been more, it could have been less, but it wouldn't have been by much.
nah, $500 to $600 for shipping is crazy.
Yeah.
She must don't know it costs that much to ship.
Yeah. I ran the like air freight address deal, or not air freight, but UPS,
So they
FedEx.
gotta drop it on a plane, then drop it.
Yeah.
Um,
So if we
that
did
much.
air freight, I think air freight we might be able to get away with $200 for that size box. But
Yeah.
then she's got to go. She's got to drive to the airport to pick it up, and I got to drive to the airport to drop it off.
Mm,
Working full time, that's hard. I can line it up with a vacation day, but
yeah, fish from Asia don't cost that much. Come on, man.
right? Well, no, I think $2,000 is the minimum from Peru.
What did you have to spend for them to ship?
Yeah, not on fish costs. That's the shipping cost. It's $2,000.
Gotcha.
Same from Europe. Minimum shipping is $2,000.
Yeah, finding time to ship is crazy. Nah.
No, if I do postal, it's not so bad because I drop them off at the post office on my way to work.
So what's better, the post or the air flight?
Air flight's better for the fish,
Yeah, for the fish.
but even if I send it next day air to June, it's still going to take at least 2 days to get there. I've ordered fish next day air from California before. It's never gotten here before 2 days.
So you have to put that 72-hour heat pack.
Depends on the time of
Depending
year.
on what it is or the time of the year.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Like I bought from Aquarium Life from California,
Yeah.
and she put heat packs in the summer. It about cooked the fish.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was
they were
pointless though. Huh?
Yeah, they're Plecos, but it's still that it was too much. They would have been okay with that one.
Yeah.
And I get it because I had another order from her before that that was in winter where the order got held up a few extra days. It wasn't just one day; it was a few days, and they a couple of them were died or dead when they arrived
Ah, damn.
because of the shipping. I mean, it wasn't her fault; it was a shipping deal. So
Yeah,
I
when
was
I
willing to just eat the fish because it was, like I said, it wasn't her fault. It was a shipping thing.
yeah, when I would order this cleanup crew, that's gonna be probably like the first time I done ordered from offline. Like the fish,
Oh,
like
really?
anything live, yeah. So
What was first? First fish orders since I got back into the hobby was from Amazon, and it came from what the hell's the name of that company? Someone that works with Alex.
bro, Amazon will ship you almost anything.
Yeah, but they're the company that Alex works for was using Amazon shipping to get cheaper rates. What the hell's the name of the company?
So it's horrible to get dead fish, nah, for real.
It is. It sucks. It stinks. It feels like a waste, but it happens. You know,
What's
I used
that?
to
I
work at
think
pet
that
store for quite a few years. I used to see a lot of dead fish.
aquarium co-op. I think that's that dude that I was talking about yesterday.
Okay.
That had got that shipment and he was, saying about the heat packs, how he recommend the 72-hour
Oh,
heat packs because you never know what's gonna happen.
yeah, yeah. For me, shipping postal, I would do the 96 hours is what I would
Oh,
do.
okay. Yeah. How many hours they go up to?
I know for sure 96. I'm not sure about beyond that,
Yeah.
but it depends on the time of year. So I realistically wouldn't be shipping until probably February at the soonest. More likely to be May. Because at the end of April, we can still have 3 feet of snow on the ground. It's cold up here.
And only one survived. She said predatory fins in Florida was my first shipment. Only one survived, bro. That's devastating.
That is. I do need to order some longfin red Oscars, so I want to get 2 of them.
Was it their fault or like the postal service fault? Well, we don't want to talk about the faults. Just just let me know.
Oh,
But
it's your channel, so if you want to talk about faults, that's fine. You're the one that got boycotted.
nah, that's the problem, bro. You never
Yeah.
know, like what your
Well, see,
how far your
for,
words will reach. You know.
yeah, for me on my channel, I don't have a problem. I'm just gonna be honest about it. If I had a bad experience, I had a bad experience. It
Yeah.
might be because of postal. It might be because of a shipper learning how to ship. You know,
Yeah.
as long as they're learning and they're trying, that's different than Aquahuna. Aquahuna knows better.
Who can you say that you order from had the best packaging?
Um, it's kind of a mix of 2 shippers. So if you take the way that Dan's Fish packages them and the way that Shenandoah Aquatics boxes them, then it would be perfect.
Okay.
Dan's Fish, I've had failures in the shipping progress or process, and also in the just died on later stuff. And it's more than likely nothing that they themselves did for the died on laters. It's probably just a source issue.
Okay.
Maybe the way that the fishermen harvested or something along those lines. Because there is a lot that plays into it. There used to be a lot of chemicals used to harvest fish. Pretty sure
Yeah,
most all of them have gone away now, but there might still be a few guys out there using it,
she
and
said
you
long.
just don't know.
She said long fin reds are hard to find.
Yeah, that's what I want though.
Then she said it was the shipper's fault, but they reacted badly. I know that sucked. With Kevin now, with them shipping is better. Kevin is like a new owner or something of. I'm
So
guessing she's talking
there's
about predatory fish.
yeah, I think predatory fins. There's two shippers that I've had, or two suppliers that I've had the worst experiences with. One of them did right by me and refunded me at least, which would be Aquahuna, and that's just because they're shipping so damn slow. If they would go to a 3 day or overnight or something, you know, at least in the winter, or
Yeah,
suspend winter shipping, then they would be good too then. But the one that I had the worst experience with was Hans Discus. Uh, Half my order arrived dead. He wouldn't talk to me. It just
he avoided you.
yeah, 100%. He ghosted me,
Nah, ain't no way.
and he was a really big name. He was promoted heavily by a lot of the fish tubers.
He's still open.
Not the same guy, same business name, I believe.
New owner. He had to sell the company. Shit.
Yeah, I bought my stuff just before he closed his doors,
Yeah.
so I
That
think that played into it. You know, I'm sure at one point in time he was an excellent, great guy or whatever.
yeah, he
I got
probably
bad
just
taste from
started
that.
not caring anymore.
And it could be, you know, maybe he's dealing with a death in the family or an illness in the family. I don't know that side of it. So, you know, I try not to judge too harshly because I don't know what's really going on.
Yeah.
Is what it is. I just hate it.
You just lose when you do something like that though, you really lose out on business, and then
You you lose out on reoccurring business at least. I mean, that was what did I order from him? I think like 20 discus.
man, that's crazy. And it's hard to find like good business like that where they come in and ordering, 10, 15, 20 fish.
Yeah.
It's
Unless I
not a
find
lot.
a hobbyist breeder once I'm done setting up my fish room and I got the big tanks going and seasoned and stuff. I'm gonna order some more discus, but it'll probably be from the guy out of Florida. The original breeder died, and there's another guy running it now. I can't think of his name.
You ever been to a fish farm?
No, but I know the owner of one.
Okay.
I know one of the owners of the C.A.R I farms.
Yeah, that's
He's
loud.
he's one of my customers.
I plan on doing a little something like that. Try to find some different fish farms.
Yeah,
I was looking
I
at
like
some cool fish farms on YouTube. They had some cichlid fish farms. Bruh.
the one in Texas. He's cool.
I don't think it was in Texas, but
No, well, if you can find him, I can't think of his name either. It's been a while since I've seen him post. But Corium Co-op did a tour there.
yeah.
He's a
Was
cool dude.
they was like in it was like a concrete
Yeah, like concrete
coffin. They was basically
greenhouse type
coffin.
things.
Yeah, but
Oh
they was
no,
basically
the coffin one's in Florida.
okay. Yeah, that's the one I saw. That was
Yeah.
cool.
Flip through some more of his videos, you'll find the guy from Texas. Can't think of his damn name, but he's a really cool old dude.
I'm about to check him out.
Yeah, he's got greenhouses and stuff. He does a lot of African cichlids. And he raises them in 55-gallon barrels, or some of them are.
Yeah.
And some of them are just great big water bins, like for water troughs for feeding cows.
Nah, that's clown.
But he can grab his fish like Craig does and hold them. I mean, he's got multiple greenhouses.
Yeah, full of fish.
Yeah.
You think when there's a lot of fish like that, they more susceptible to get sick?
No. Well, kind of maybe. So it's not the more fish thing. I think it's more the they're not more susceptible to get sick. They've just never seen it, so they're more susceptible to pass away from getting sick
Okay.
because they don't have an immunity. So it kind of depends on what they catch. But yeah, if they don't build up the immunity, it's kind of like when COVID first hit the world. You know, it was a really strong bug at first, and nobody's ever seen it. So
Yeah.
it was just knocking people off left and right. And then as it kind of fanned out, the virus weakened, but and people dying slowed.
Yeah, I don't really hear nothing about mask mandates and stuff anymore.
My wife works at a nursing home, so she's got.
They still enforce it. Then?
Yeah, they do. Whenever there's an outbreak, like if an employee gets it, it's mandated. If a resident gets it, it's mandated.
Oh no, that's crazy. People couldn't smell, couldn't taste.
Yeah. Everything that when I got it the first time, everything smelled and tasted like super glue.
What? Super glue?
Yeah, I have no idea. It just all smelled like super glue. It's horrible.
I was definitely gonna ask you how you know what super glue tastes like, buddy.
Just by the smell of it.
Nah.
Everything tasted like super glue smells. Eric, was that better?
Yeah. No, I didn't say that about some 420 before. I was like, it tastes like pond water, and I was like, how you know what pond water tastes like?
Yeah, it ain't good.
That's crazy. Wow. I seen something on that. They thought they was finna get fed. They all came to the screen.
The fish, or
yeah. They all came to the front. They finna get fed. What you have any tannins in that water?
Yeah, there's peat moss, and then the trees or the driftwood.
The driftwood, did it leak? Did it leak a lot of tannins?
Yeah, but it's been in there so long now that it doesn't anymore.
Yeah, man. When I added that big piece of driftwood in there, it turned them dark. I'm talking like tea.
Yeah, it'll do that to you.
Like the first little piece I added in there, it didn't really do it. When I added that in there, oh my god, I couldn't even really see the fish, bro.
Yeah, I got one of those like 100-gallon ponds or whatever outside. I threw all my driftwood in it last summer and never got around to pulling it back out before winter got here. So it's all frozen in the tub outside yet.
Oh yeah.
At the rate I'm building, my fish room won't be a problem because it'll be thawed out by the time I'm ready for it. Possibly even refrozen again.
No. Yeah, the fish, they seem to like it though when tannins was legal, especially the corydoras, they was more active.
Oh yeah. You had a little bit of a tint to the water, and it just makes them feel more comfortable because the visibility of the water goes down. It could be more playing into it than that, but I know like the lakes around me, the flowages, they're black water.
Oh, okay.
You stand in the water, you get up to your knees, and you see like my feet are always super white, so they kind of glow.
Yeah.
But you get up to your waist, you can't even see your feet anymore.
Man. A lot of people don't know that
No,
some of the fish that they keep, like, you know, black water,
oh yeah,
or they be in like a lot of vegetation. But they like to hide. I noticed that about that dwarf gourami I got when I took some of that elodia out. That's when he
yep,
kind of got the elodia.
yeah.
So
He didn't like
he
it when he
cut.
took it out.
Yeah, because that's when he started doing that glass surfing stuff. When I took some
Okay,
of it out, so I'm thinking he kind of felt like he was too much in the open or something. I don't know, but he kind of hangs out in it. He like hanging out in the elodia.
okay.
But yeah, that's when I noticed he started doing that though. But yeah, though, them plants cool though.
Yeah, you should have seen it before I gutted it.
Oh, you took some out.
Oh, I took out like 2 5-gallon buckets worth
What's that growing on the bed on the floor?
on the floor. That's dwarf Sagittaria is what it's supposed to be. But if you see this over here on the side, if my frog bit and the red root floaters get too thick, it just grows straight to the ceiling.
Okay. That kind of look like something I got, but I don't think that's the name of it though.
Yeah, I got that from an aquarium co-op. It could have been mislabeled where they got it from, but that's what it was sold as. So
Yeah.
that's the name I stick with.
Ain't no telling, bro. Where I got I think I got mine from Petco, so that's not even that's not even any better.
Right.
For
I
real.
mean, there's only so much they can do with if the farm sells it to them as eggs, then that's what they know it as.
Yeah. Nah, it'd be crazy though, cause you go in those fish stores and they don't really know half of what you know.
Yeah, I remember being one of those kids.
I had a guy that
However,
told.
I knew my limits, so I would get the owner to help me or help the customer if I was really not comfortable with what they were asking me about.
Yeah, cause they get to just trying to sell you some stuff.
I had a guy that came in for birds, and I sent them out with a full 55-gallon setup and fish, and his wife was pissed
Yeah.
because we didn't send fish with people the same day we sold setups. We'd have them run it for about a week, and then switch, or they'd come back and get their fish because that was our way of dealing with chlorine.
He said, yeah, he came out with a whole fish setup. He just wanted some birds.
Right?
That's
Came in for
wild.
birds for the kids.
That's wow. Say,
And
man, that,
fish and
y'all,
reptiles were my thing.
nah, yeah, I ain't never kept any reptiles. But hey, man, that link in the chat, man, y'all want to hop up, man, y'all hop up, show your face, or show your tank, whatever you want to do.
Hey, what's Funk still doing up?
Where yeah,
Is he off?
yo,
Is he off tomorrow?
Aqua Fun, man, go on and hop up, Doc.
It's gonna be like 1 o'clock in the morning there.
He must usually be asleep or something.
I would think so.
Ain't no telling, man. People be late night creeping, man. He say, "Yup, off tomorrow." You know.
That means that you can click the link.
Yeah, man. Go and click the link, man. You know, you feeling good when you ain't gotta work the next day. For sure.
Yeah. Wish I didn't have to work tomorrow.
Bro, I'm sitting there thinking the same thing. For real. Got that early morning shift too.
Yeah. I gotta be up in about 7 hours. But I only got like 3 hours of sleep last night. So I'm feeling it.
Yeah. You said you had 4, so you probably had to wind down after you got off them.
Yeah. I have sleeping issues, so it takes me a while to fall asleep.
I ain't got a problem falling asleep. I got a problem going to sleep. But
Or that
actually
too.
just going, actually going in there. But once I go in there, I'm asleep though. Shit.
Yeah. It depends on the day. If I burn myself out just working too hard, or if I burn myself out and not sleeping enough, then I'll pass out. Otherwise, I lay there and stare at the ceiling.
You a young buck, Jeff, as a Mexicali said.
Yeah. Mexican is a punk.
Oh, I'm fighting words. Say sleep is overrated for you, Jeff.
Yeah. It used to be. It used to be I could sleep for 2 hours a day for 3 months in a row, and that wouldn't hurt me.
There you go. Was that on phone?
How's it going, Funk? Is Funk broken? Has he got a fisheye camera on his face, or?
I don't know, man. My man stuck in the Matrix.
Something.
Yeah, we can't hear you in. You froze, G. He'll get it right though. What you got going, Mexicali? What's the word, bird? Got the night crew up.
Yeah.
Nah,
How come Mexicali didn't click that link yet?
I know, man. You gotta hit the link, man. It's right there. Pretty sure Aquafun gonna get it right. Come back, you know. Corey, you got Uncle Fest on you.
Right.
Bro. You
Kind of what I was thinking, man.
Bro, he be having them back to back. Come on. So you got Uncle Fester on your panel. You already know he finna come back and get on you, Doc. Man, go on, hop up on here, man. You ain't too, tied up, man. Show the green room. Nah, though. What's that up top? That's a honey gourami too?
Yeah, it should be. There's some honey gouramis in there.
What's happening, phone?
What's up? I could stay for a little bit.
A little. Man. It's a bit. We just on here, man, kicking it.
So what you got? You got some what in there? Some honey gourami and some German rams, you said?
Yeah, some rhinocentris, some endlers.
How you get buddy on
it? touch his screen. Or you gotta go to where it say yeah.
Yeah. Sevens. And blue eye lemon longfins.
Oh, okay.
Can't think of what else is in there.
Word.
Nah, I like how you built them caves though. with the clay pots.
Yeah, the clay pots and the it's just 8x8 tiles. Cheapest ones I could get from Home Depot.
Yeah, they make them breed or what?
The plates or the tiles are just to kind of give them more spaces to be away from each other and be out of the light.
And that's what now those actual breeding cones, or are those the watering dipstick thingies for plants?
Watering dipstick thingies.
Yeah, water spikes.
Yeah.
What's up, gentlemen?
What's
How's it
happening,
going, Mr.
man?
Kelly?
Uncle Fester, how you doing?
Hold on, I know you ain't talking. Cousin it with a haircut.
Yeah, nah, that's what he had said before you jumped in.
He said,
Dude, you should have seen your face, Funk. It was all elongated. It was messed up.
It was froze, Doc.
Why you did me like that, man?
Hey, you ain't had your headphones on or nothing, so you weren't prepared, Doc.
Well, that's the story of my life. That's the story of my life. Hey, you see them your little Placo breeding setup? I know a dude that he breeds Placos with PVC pipes.
Yeah.
And he has a whole bundle of them like zip tied together. So it's like I'm telling you, it's probably like 2 foot round of just pipes.
Yeah.
And he out here in Florida, they breed fish in burial vaults.
Yep.
Like, you know, them cement things that you put in the ground when, like, potter's graves and stuff.
Yeah, I've seen some of those setups, not all of them, but a couple of them.
Yeah, they're actually pretty cool for breeding fish, but dude, they're a little too expensive in my opinion. It's just a cement rectangle, but they want like $400 for them.
Dang.
Yeah, but when he built that farm, I guarantee you those things were like $50 to $100.
Yeah, they weren't that expensive. But I was always like, that's so cool. I would love to have the whole greenhouse full of burial cement vaults.
Me too, but mine would freeze.
I said it's just for plecos, like that breeding thing you talking about.
Well, he breeds everything. He breeds angels. He breeds all kinds of stuff. But the PVC pipe thing was for the plecos.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? When Mexicali come out to visit, I'm gonna put him in one of those. That's where he gonna sleep. He gonna sleep in one of those.
Yeah, good thing I don't go to sleep.
You don't sleep, do you?
I do.
He lies.
I don't sleep a lot, but I do.
I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow. Oh, I'd be asleep. I got a doctor's appointment.
Are you nervous?
Nah, I'm not nervous. I was just got a lot of things on my head these days. You know what I mean?
Bro,
are they gonna finally be able to tell the sex of the baby you got in there?
It's a
Mexicali
growing off your head.
Oh, bro, come on.
Say what? Growing off my head?
Yeah.
Nah, I got less things on my head, to be honest with you.
One of the guys I was working with for a long time had these weird tumor things growing off his damn head. He kept saying it was because his brain was too big for his skull.
Oh no, I'm getting stuff off my back more than anything else. That's come out unsub from Mexicali.
Ah man.
See, I don't want to deal with this dude no more, so I unsub Mexicali.
Come on.
They got the weight off your shoulders.
You're really talking about.
Busy bit.
Yep.
So what you got? You got some Mbunas in there, car?
Yeah, man. That what's that? Electric Blue Johnny?
Johanni's, yeah.
Nah,
those are hot.
Nah, Blue Johnny.
I always call them Johanni. So all right, you want to hear something? You want to hear something? Check this out. So back in 2000, I was working at a LFS, right? And this was before, before the internet, before stuff like that. So when these fish would come in, because I wasn't really versed on fish, I was the reptile manager. I would call it whatever I thought it was, and I still to this day call it Johannes or whatever, or Nakwanigganese. You know what I mean?
You say it how you see it.
Yeah, and to this day I keep calling them the same, even though I know it's wrong. I just can't help it. That's how it comes out off my head. So
yeah,
nah,
I can relate to that.
Man. I was telling them about that what is it? It's a hap obliquidin.
Obliquidins? Yeah.
Yes, from Lake Victoria. I got one of those.
So let me ask.
Which type do you have?
I want to get a zebra.
Yeah, I got a group of zebras at Cataclysm, and I didn't want them. I couldn't understand what the hell they were saying. I just heard zebras, so I bet on them. And,
how much you get them for?
Like $35 or something like that. But I gave them to Peplin and Foxy. While they were in my tank, so they were breeding with the angelfish in the tank.
Say what?
You could see them holding in their mouth.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so it was breeding simultaneously. I thought you meant like with interspecies thing going on. I was like, yo,
sweet.
Send me some of those.
Right.
You about to be rich, man.
Right. But one of the babies survived because I pulled all the adults out, took them down to them, and then like a month later, I seen a baby swimming around in there. And there was probably 20 angelfish in there at the time, adult sized.
So let me ask you, Jeff, do you know a lot about Lake Victoria and cichlids?
Absolutely not.
What the heck is up with these fish? Nobody wants them. No, but you see somebody with like one in their tank here and there. I think I knew one guy who had a tank full of them. But
you got a bad rap back in the day.
They get why? I don't know.
I didn't know. But there was African cichlids.
Yeah.
Is that kind of like
the store I worked for wouldn't bring in any Africans at all.
Really?
Yeah. They wouldn't touch them.
That's easy money though.
Well,
yeah, it's pretty fish. Yeah.
So just like you said, nobody really want them.
Beginner. When I worked at a LFS, I worked at 3 LFSs, and as far as beginners go, like if you had a family coming in buying their first 55-gallon aquarium, it was the husband was always the price point, the colors, and the aggressiveness were always a huge selling point for like the Mimbunas and stuff like that. So they would buy like a buttload of Mimbunas and then come in 6 months later trying to get something different and be like, no, you can't you can't do that. You can't put that in there, man. It's like, why? Like, bro, you can't put nothing else in that tank except for other so but they was but the price point and the coloration was really good for beginners. Not to mention they were pretty hardy fish, you know what I mean? And you get a bunch of them, and the idea of like when you tell them, oh, you need to pack a tank, they're like, oh, well, everybody else tells me that I can't put about this many fish per this tank. You're telling me I could put more. I was like, this particular species, you could do that. So that was always a big seller. So
how many fish can you keep in a 55?
How many fish you keep in a 55? 55. That's how the numbers. That's how they do the numbers.
Yeah.
10 and a 10. Yeah. 2.5 gallons. 2.5 fish. Yeah. That's how they do it.
But it depends on how big they get too, though, right?
Nah, an inch a gallon. An inch a gallon.
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
That's you're looking at.
A 55-inch fish.
No, the 55 gallon you're looking at right now, Funk. Raised about 1,000 angels at a crack for growing out.
1,000 angels. What now?
at a time.
Yeah. Like, how big were they until you got them out of there?
Done pulling them out about 3 inches.
3 inches? What
Yeah.
size is that?
50. Well, it's supposed to be 55, but it's not really. It's smaller.
Yeah. See, now I bought some angels off this guy who had and this is a problem with breeding angels. Is when you get good at it and you don't want to get rid, you end up with so many. You gotta learn some. You gotta learn some self discipline.
Yeah,
But he had so many that like all they were all burned up. Their fins was all burned up. The gills was all struggling. And I was like, bro,
they weren't like that. Or at least not for me.
Oh, he had too many. He wouldn't even count. He would just
scoop.
Yeah, he sold about the net. Well, no, it's not that. It's just that he couldn't keep up with the water quality, and he started burning the fins and all their fins were shredded. Yeah, it was just he couldn't keep up with the water quality. So he pretty much gave them to me. You know what I mean? But yeah, I had to have them for a while and heal them up. But some of them, their fins were so burnt, they didn't look like they was coming back. You know,
I was pulling about 10 gallons of plants out of that tank a week.
Oh, okay.
I had that many angels in there because the plants were just going nuts.
Mexicali, how's your angelfish breeding projects going?
Yeah, I was about to say.
It's going. Man. It's going there.
What kind of fish you have over there?
I can't tell how big they've gotten because I have them on the tote on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
So but they're still growing. Now, once I really start seeing them, I know they're big enough. But I have one that I kept in that 5-gallon where I was growing them out. It was just a straggler in there, and I kind of left him there to keep that tank cycled. And he's probably about getting close to dime size.
Yep.
You only have guppies or what?
What was that?
Not angels. He's breeding angels.
You got angels?
Mm-hmm.
You got guppies too, though, huh?
Yeah, I have guppies, but those are just like fancy guppies. They're not. I was trying to straighten out lines, but I gave up on that one.
Yeah.
I just have a bunch of mixed fancy guppies. Hey, Rachel.
Yeah, I'm working on an endler line on that tank with the cameras on.
Who you calling Rachel?
Boots cats.
Boots cats.
See, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit jealous because I don't get to go on as many live streams as some of you other guys. So I hear you calling people by their government names, and I'm like, I don't know who the hell y'all talking about.
Yeah,
I'm only ever on like 1 or 2 live streams or something. I don't know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. Every time I see you in the chat all the time.
Jeff is the only person I know that spends more time looking for channels. Every time I think I found a small channel that nobody knows about,
Jeff got on it.
Yeah, I'll go to the comment section and guess who's there already.
Damn it.
Puts down his flag like Christopher Columbus.
I consume too much.
Nah, that's wild. Say Jeff be showing mad support, bro.
Oh yeah.
Big or small channel. That's what's up, though.
Y'all want to see something sad? I haven't done a video on it yet. Y'all want to see something sad? Just pathetic.
Your pea guppies or your pea puffers?
My pea puffers, them sorry sons of. I hate them. Hold on, wait. Let me try and flip it. How do you flip the flippity floppy this? Hold on, I gotta go to this, right?
Hey, Jeff, how's my beta doing? That's what Boots Cat said.
The Boots? It's still doing good. It's really bad.
I can't flip the camera.
You gotta go into the setting part. Or did you break it?
What?
You should know how to use it.
Yeah. There you
go.
go.
You're more experienced than I am, dude.
Gotta go to
settings.
settings.
But I never flip the camera. I'm always talking in front of it.
Go to settings.
Yeah. You probably get more viewers if you weren't.
I know, right? Settings.
Go to settings, then go to camera.
Uh-huh. Oh, there it is. I see it. All the way at the bottom, huh?
Yep.
So,
is it back facing?
Yes, man.
Is it this one?
Yep.
Look at that.
There you go. Oh,
Look.
what happened? Wasn't that your Tanganyika tank?
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, that can't be good.
Oh no, it's good.
Oh,
I
okay.
got rid of all of the fish except for the cowis and compressiceps. They're back there hiding. They're back there hiding because I'm gonna see what I can do. I've never tried to breed Tanganyikas, so this big old I gotta get them out this tank because they all stay at the bottom and there's just nothingness up in here. So I'm like, I'm not having a big old tank. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's the tank.
What you need to do is set up a big old rock pile right up in that corner.
I took all of it out because I couldn't catch all the fish. So I had to literally rip all the plants, all the rocks out just so I could catch the fish I didn't want. You know?
Yeah, no, but I'm saying if you want those calvises to breed, you're gonna need need rock piles.
Well, I'm gonna make these caves for them because they breed in caves and stuff, and then
Nemo.
There's some big feather dusters, huh?
Dude, I'm in love with these feather dusters, my G.
Yeah, them must play.
I'm in love with them.
What what is it, anemone?
That dude back there, yeah, I'm fixing to get some more though.
That must just go wherever they
Don't those
want to
things
go.
split? Don't those just split and then you have more?
Yeah, they split, but I still want to get more because I just can't wait. That one already split.
What's that animal?
That one already split, and the other one is back behind them rocks. And then I had another one that got sucked up into that thing, and I had to put. I didn't think it could get in there. It got in there. The holes were so small. I ended up putting a net on it. See the net on the bottom?
Yeah. It got in there, bro.
Man, he just diced himself up through the damn thing. I was like, you son of a.
That's wild.
That made me mad. I ain't gonna lie, I was really mad.
What are those white dots in the back of it? Is it those
snail
eggs?
eggs?
Oh, okay. I thought they were those
just like narrow. I got turbo snails in here and some other bunch of snails.
Eggs like crazy.
Yeah, so I just take them off of this side and this side. I let it grow on the back. I ain't gonna chase them things.
Do they hatch or no?
I don't know. I hope not. I hope not.
my freshwater snail be doing the same thing, but I looked it up and it said they eggs really only hatch in salt water.
Oh, you have
the nerites, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And then I got me a
animal said, "Funk, what it do? Mexicali, what's up?
What's up, animal?
He was on Boss live stream earlier.
On who?
Boss Aquatics.
Animal was.
Boss Aquatics is doing live streams now?
Well, I think he's gonna start. I was just kind of lurking. I didn't really say nothing because Joey was on.
Good boy.
Joey was on his channel.
Well, he was in the chat because he wanted to come up, but I guess the way Boss was running it, I think it was off of YouTube. So
oh my god, I tried doing that. YouTube, let's go live together.
Yeah,
it's a disaster.
Yeah, I don't like it. You got split chats.
Well, I don't mind it. I like it, except for the fact that the guests, because so I did a let's go live together for my members only with Mexicali. We talked for 2 damn hours.
Yeah, I watched it,
and I couldn't use none of it.
You had to play it as a recording, didn't you?
On Let's Go Live? No, I did it on Let's Go Live together and just had it as a live stream. But when you do Let's Go Live together, for some reason, my guest, whoever my guest is, all their audio's jacked up.
So was the video that I watched then?
What, with me and Mexicali?
Why you saying split chat sucks? What's split
That's
chat?
the second one.
First one was even longer.
Well, the first one was 2 hours. The second one was an hour. But it was the same subject.
When you do the Let's Go Live together, each one's on their own specific channel, and each one has their own live chat. So when you're participating in the live chat, you can't see the other stream's live chat. So it's a one. I hate it.
Mm.
Mine didn't do that. He was on mine. He was
No,
just
but
on mine.
we weren't going live either. We
won't go live.
You were recording it to try to then post it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, if you guys actually go live together,
Yeah.
then it splits the chat. So Mexicali's chat separate from Funk's, but both of you guys
Really?
can see it. Yeah.
See, I didn't know that did that.
Yeah, isn't that what Mike was doing when they were?
No, I don't think so. I
Because
think they was.
each one of them was on their own channel, and you couldn't see the
Yeah.
chats based on who was on where. Because I know.
Yeah, Gina and Danny do it, or used to do it.
Oh.
Mm. Anyway, my guests always had jacked up. Because I did it with Fishy Biz, and it happened to him too, where his audio was all jacked up, and it wasn't them; it was the Let's Go Live together.
So you're saying that Mexicali doesn't have inferior gear?
Probably, more likely.
Boo said she active in the chat, man. She don't like missing half the conversation. You feel me?
Yeah.
No, I don't either.
Say what?
She say she active in the chat. She don't like missing half the conversation.
I don't know how some people can read everything that goes on. Sometimes it just goes way too fast for me. I can't keep up with it.
Yeah,
And then I know something funny is said because everybody starts responding.
Well, at one point, I used to tell people that if you had a question for me to put the @ symbol,
Yeah.
if it didn't have the @ symbol, then I wouldn't even bother with looking at it because it was people talking to each other. But
yeah.
what happened is people started putting the @ symbol just to say silly stuff. And I was like, all right, can't do that. Y'all done screwed that one up.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be kind of hard. It kind of throw you off trying to read the chat and do your live stream, especially if you're trying to do a topic or something.
I give up on that shit.
Yeah.
I try to do a topic. I'd be like, yo, we're going to talk about some serious geeky stuff. And then I get up there and they be like, blah, 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 blah. Mexicali be one of the worst ones.
Yeah.
Joke. And I'm a sucker. I fall for it every time. And I just easily get distracted when people trying to crack jokes on me. I got to crack back. And then I forget what the heck I was talking about. So
Yeah,
I
just
just
quit doing that.
I just come to the conclusion that people don't want to hear what I have to say about fish. They just want to have fun.
You want to joke, want to laugh.
That's all they want.
Bro, I be seeing that's the most views I get on that I get from my shorts is something funny.
Yeah.
I post something, about the fish, whatever. Yeah, it might get a little something, but I post something funny, it run up.
If you post something funny or controversial, that'll get you views.
Yeah.
I really hate it, but that's reality.
But here's the thing. Here's the fish. What's that, Carl?
I say you can go ahead.
The fish industry, the fish genre. The only thing controversial you could really say is talking about another creator. That happens. That used to happen a lot where people was just going at each other, and it was more just to drive their channel for views and stuff. But
yeah,
it fell out of fashion. You know what I mean?
That or no water changes.
Oh my god!
What you saying? People be caring if you do water changes?
Oh well, no, it just becomes a contentious topic. Some people are on one side of it, other people are against it. It's just
it's situational to the tank, though, because not every one of them needs water changes every week.
Yeah.
No, but some people ain't saying every week. They saying never.
Yeah.
See,
it depends. I ran a saltwater tank that didn't change the water for like 7 years.
Yeah. You said water changes versus no water changes to get people work the F up too.
Oh yeah.
See, for me,
situational.
I know, but at the end of it, I get the science behind. Okay, you got a buttload of plants in there. You don't have to do water changes because But for me, I always think of a fish tank as like a bedroom of a high school boy. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, the air is breathable, but it stank. You gotta get some new air in there. That's how I see it. Like you just walk into a teenage boy's room. It's like, oh god dang, what is that smell? Huh?
Yeah, they didn't
That's
got
really
used
how
to
you
the
got your
funk.
name.
Aquafunk.
Ah,
Yeah.
damn.
That's exactly how I got my name.
Stinky water.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I think another way though, you probably get somebody worked up if they like sell products, and then you talking about their fish store or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would probably work
You
somebody
know what
up.
I'm saying? Be like, damn, bro, you are giving me a bad name. Be like, well, shit.
I ain't
If
important
it's
enough for
working
that, man.
bad, it is what it is.
But that's why you got so many people always doing videos going after Joey, because they just trying to get, recognition.
I don't like
Who is
him.
that?
And that's cool. Like that's cool. But you got some creators that their whole purpose for the video, Joey King of DIY, the whole purpose of the video is not necessarily. I mean, yeah, you might feel this type of way or that type of way, but I just feel like so many people, it's been, it's like almost obvious now that, they're doing it just so that they can drive some traction, you know what I mean, to their videos.
Yeah.
People,
They're
do
trying
a lot
to
of
pump conflict.
Just on the bandwagon. But
yeah.
Animal said whatever happened to IFG.
I
I
don't know,
haven't seen
maybe.
him around in a long time.
Yeah, he used to do a lot of them videos too.
He ran out of people to criticize.
Yeah,
Like
he got.
it was like
I don't know
fake
if I ever
criticism.
actually watched his channel, but I know that I remember seeing him around in chats.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
What was you saying, Carl?
I said it was kind of like fake criticism though, because he was like,
Yeah, it was all about trying to get some views.
let me tell you about Ohio Fish Rescue.
You got him down to a T, my G. Like,
Yeah, I don't like them much either. But it's their specific personalities that I don't like.
Oh.
So,
yeah, I hear that a lot. I hear that a lot
I don't
about
watch him. I don't
the
watch
fa-
him enough.
I haven't watched that much of them because I don't know. It's just like it just doesn't interest me. Not saying that their channel sucks or nothing. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it just relatively it doesn't relate to me. But
yeah,
I have seen the son, and I'm like, okay, I don't see what the big deal is. And then I've seen the father, and I was like, oh, okay, all right, that's what they're talking about.
I've been watching most channels, and I don't like their personalities. I don't remember which video it was, but when I seen that video, I unsubbed them and just stopped caring. And the same with Joey.
Yeah, I'm still sub to him. I take him with a grain of salt on a lot of stuff. I understand where he's coming from is what I'm getting at. I wouldn't necessarily go about it the way he does, but everybody's entitled to do their own channel however they want to do it. And you're entitled, everybody's entitled to unsub or sub. But every once in a while he comes up with some stuff that I think is interesting. I may not watch the whole video, but I'll get the gist and be like, oh, okay. But
I do think he has a lot of great information. He just really sucks at the delivery. It's kind of like that guy that used to call himself a doctor that doesn't anymore. If he'd actually doesn't call himself a doctor anymore, at least not on his channel name.
Oh,
still refers to himself. Yeah. So he's got a lot of good information that he could offer as well, but he focuses on the negativity instead of delivering anything.
He's not a doctor?
I guess not.
I don't know.
But isn't don't you get a pass from glorifying your name on YouTube? Because I mean,
they made him change his name.
Are you serious? Yeah. So they gotta make King of DIY change his name?
No, because he's not calling himself a doctor.
He's calling himself a king. He ain't a king. He's not a real king.
I think what it was, I think he was actually having people that had doctorates kind of questioning why he was
where he got it from.
Yeah.
And
because
realistically, at the time, was it like in the 90s or the early 2000s? You could get a doctorate from that Arizona Phoenix or whatever it was called without ever going
University?
there.
University of Phoenix Online? Wow.
Yeah. So, I mean, he could have done that. Maybe he was afraid of getting ostracized for it.
Yeah. The animal instinct's talking about Joey and Predatory Fins box. I'm gonna tell you the truth. On them. This is how I feel about it. I'm a fan of boxing, so I'm against it because I don't like I'm like, come on, man. Like I want, like I'm a fan of boxing, so I feel like it's you know what I mean? Like, I mean, you got Crawford and Canelo. Now we talking. We got Canelo and Crawford coming up. Now
what they boxing for though, like a charity match or something? Or?
I don't bragging rights. I don't know.
Well,
I don't know. I haven't paid attention to it.
Every time it seems like it's a little bit different, but originally it was supposed to help subsidize the cost of Brian's Barchek's park that he's doing or whatever. Yeah. And
the dude with the wife?
No, the guy that passed away from cancer just a few days ago.
Oh, the reptile dude?
Yeah, the reptile guy.
Yeah.
I just found out about that today.
Yeah.
Damn, for real?
I don't watch reptile channels, so I don't know.
I mean, it sucks, when somebody passed away, but it was like I saw a lot of fish people kind of saying a lot of stuff, but I never really followed his stuff, or I'm not a big reptile guy too either, so he's mostly dealt with snakes, and I don't care for snakes.
I'm seeing YouTubers latch onto
part of the fight for clout. Yeah, well, look, a lot of it. Joey's been telling people that if they participate, they're going to get subscribers. So that is part of it, but he's always been upfront about it. Some of the guys are also doing it for money, and that's supposedly what Boss is doing it for, because he wants to get a payday.
So what is going to be like official, like referee?
Yeah, I guess they do. It actually, they're going to be sanctioned fights out of the state of New York.
Yeah. Hold on, wait. You're going to have two fish tubers have a sanction?
There's more than that. It's a whole
more fish tubers?
Yeah. Content creators, it's not necessarily just fish related. I think
now I'm really
saltwater.
Now I'm really.
You might as well go get out there, Doc.
What he's trying to do is basically do with the Pauls.
I know, and they suck. They're a damn disgrace to boxing.
I don't know.
They fight people well out their prime. They fight way out their prime.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, of course they're not gonna fight.
They don't fight they don't fight people in their prime in their weight class.
But neither do beginners.
Are you saying it's a handicap match?
Neither are up and comers. How many? Look, think about amateur boxers. It's not uncommon for amateur boxers to have over 100 fights before they become professional.
They're coming off as boxers. That's what they consider themselves as, and they're not. They're not. If they were to be put in the rankings, real rankings, they would be low, and they would have a way worse record than what they would, because they would have to fight people based on rankings. They don't fight people based on rankings. They're like, hey, what about that old guy who hasn't fought in 15 years? You know what I mean? Or what about this other guy who, you know what I mean? It's just yeah. I don't know. I like boxing. I like boxing, and I feel like,
don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that they would become world champions, but I'm not going to discredit the fact that for amateurs, they're pretty good. I mean, they're fighting these legit fighters.
You never seen street beef?
Yeah, I love street beefs.
Yeah.
Put them on street beef. Hey, put them on street beef. I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? But to call it a professional bout is a disgrace. You know what? They want to fight somebody who is the Pauls, whatever, Logans or whatever. They want to fight somebody out of their prime. Get Pacquiao and Cotto up there. Go ahead. Do it. Let me see what happens to you.
Nah, they ain't doing that, Doc.
Nah, they wouldn't do that. They trying to. So one of them's trying to fight Mike Tyson. I hate to tell you, he might be old, but yeah, one of them's trying to fight Mike Tyson.
Bro, what they trying to do to themselves? That ain't gonna be no good match, man.
Clout, man. It's all about clout. Getting a buzz. People talking about you. You know what I mean?
Nah, you can't do that, Doc. Talking about trying to fight Mike Tyson, he still will knock you out.
Yeah. He looked good against Roy Jones. Roy Jones. I like that fight. I ain't gonna lie. I felt it was a very it was an exhibition fight. You know what I mean? But I felt it
No.
was
I don't think they're gonna swing like little girls. I've from what well, look, at least for Joey and Rodrigo, I guess they both are training and they do have a little bit of a background. They're not. Look, it's not gonna be a pro fight. I guarantee you that. But it's not gonna be. I mean, if they have some notions, it's not gonna be like two guys that have never fought and just get up in the ring.
Have they ever done something like this before?
no.
Apparently Joey was, and he actually was contending for Golden Gloves.
So yeah, fun look.
But well, if that's the case, he's actually done more boxing than I've ever done. So
Yeah.
but we'll see. I mean, I'm not going to see,
When-
but I
when
know a
it's
lot
supposed
of
to
people
go
are
down?
going to see.
When it's supposed to go down?
What's that?
When it's supposed to go down?
In the
sometime August?
first round. Huh?
No. When the event's going to happen? I think it's in August, if I'm not mistaken. Well, Animal
Oh,
Instinct.
okay,
is
it's
probably-
coming up. It's coming up.
If they gonna do it to raise money, I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
But if it was
Yeah.
just a grab just to get some buzz, but
It's a
This is
bit
what
of
Animal was saying.
everything.
He thinks it's for charity.
Part of it is for charity.
that's cool.
A lot
That's
of
cool.
It is,
I'm cool with it.
a lot of it is to pay some of the guys they're going to fight because they're going to pay them. It's not a big payday, but I mean, what were they saying? I think like $300 or something like that. It's more than what first fighters ever get.
You have to pay me a lot more than $300 to get out there and make a fool out of myself.
They're only fighting, what is it, 2 rounds or 3 rounds, something like that. There's not
5-minute rounds, 3-minute rounds,
yeah, I
3-minute
think-
rounds.
Yeah.
That's a professional bout. 3-minute rounds.
No, they're not fighting 3-minute rounds. They're fighting like 2-minute rounds or
That's
three
not it.
2-minute rounds. No, they're not professional
Man, they
fighters,
ass gonna
but they're
pass
still-
out there, man.
They're sanctioned. They're going to have real refs. They're going to, they have to go through the whole meeting weight and all that stuff.
I'm-
Don't
look,
hop up here,
In the
Animal.
state of New York.
The link pinned in the chat, Doc.
Look, I'm gonna tell you right now, at my age, as beat up as I am,
I'm
the
not.
shape I'm in, I be 8. Somebody gonna catch hell for a good 30 seconds, and then I'm done.
You're gonna be tired. Hold on, time out.
Gas
Time out.
out. Okay, yo, hold on.
Water.
I
Water.
mean, I be throwing flags and stuff. It's like, hold up, flag on the play. We gotta review this. Everybody go to their corners.
It
Yeah,
said
there's-
water.
Water and some. Let me get an ice pack and some water. I need an ice pack, some oxygen, and water.
Nah.
Yeah, I'll be good for like 30 seconds. Then I'm.
What's happening, Joe? What you think you'll do out there, Cali? You think you can hang with him?
Hell no.
Hell,
Hell
he
no.
said he ain't gonna beat around the bush.
Hell no.
Yeah,
Hey.
my wings are too shot too.
I'm too old for that shit. I don't know. I'm not very smart to begin with. Get in there and get my brain splattered around a few times just for the kicks. No.
Ah man.
I
What about
remember-
you, Jeff?
Huh?
I was saying, what about Jeff? Jeff, you think you can hang
Jeff?
in the boxing match?
No, I know I couldn't. My lungs are shot, and I'm not smart enough to stop,
Yeah.
You just keep going, just keep swinging.
so I can't move.
I remember when I was younger, after I got out of the army, I did some bouncing and we did barbarian Sundays. Because on Sunday is the only day we could hang out and drink because we bounced through the whole week. You know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So on Sundays, all of us bouncers would get together and we would have we'd have matches, grudge matches. Because there's a bunch of dudes and sometimes we had beefs with each other. And there was always a pair of boxing gloves. And we go at it. We go at it. But we go at it in the grass in the field. So there was no ring. So people would just be boxing like all the way over there. They were like, yo, come back. Like, y'all fighting too far away. People tripping in the holes and stuff in the dirt. It was fun though. It was fun. We have cookouts. Everybody drunk. You know what I mean? It'd be Sunday at 12. People coming home from church. There's a group of dudes in a field swinging on each other, laughing. The other people laughing. The two swinging, breathing heavy. Everybody else is laughing.
Come back.
Way out there swinging. Because there's no ropes, you know what I'm saying? So it just end up far away. Be like, yo, time out. Y'all need to come back over here. We ain't gonna go over there. Y'all need to come back over here and start fighting again.
Bro, that's funny.
Yeah. That's when I was but that was when I was just out of the army, so it was a whole different story then.
Yeah, that was the days, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, what kind of dog you got, Kelly?
It's just a mutt. Come here, Toby.
Man, I got a dog. Dogs. Yeah. I got a dog right now that she gonna get. I think Mida gonna put her in a chokehold. Yeah. It's a half boxer, half Doberman.
Oh, okay.
She pretty as hell, but yo, she be arguing with Mida. Like Mida be go over there, the dog like. Rah, 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 rah. She don't do that to me though.
What's that? A lab in a pit?
You know what? I don't know. It's 100% street dog. I can tell you that.
A street dog?
Yeah.
Did you find it on the street?
What?
And you just kept it? He just kept it. He was like, "Oh, look at that dog. That's a pretty. It don't have a collar. If it comes over here and don't have a collar, I'm taking it." I just
brought my pocket bully in for the night.
Oh.
Man,
yo, how big? How big is technically a pocket bully supposed to get? Because I saw for the first time a puppy, and he called it a pocket bully, and I was like, "That's the first time I ever heard of that." And it was a bully breed, but it was little.
Yeah, it's like micro, like little.
But I wonder how big are they supposed to get?
I say height-wise, with a Chihuahua. Man, I say height-wise, them mugs don't be no bigger than a Lysol can, bro. like
are you
for
serious?
Real. Nah, seriously. Like they not if they any taller than that, they not considered a micro or pocket.
Well, how do you come up with that breed though? Like like Jeff said, is it like a pit bull and a Chihuahua?
Nah, it's more like a bulldog and a
like a Boston Terrier or something like that.
Something like a bulldog and a terrier.
A Boston Terrier, the big eyed dog. I could see that.
Is it a?
It was a cool looking dog. It looked like an alien almost to me, but because it looked like a shrunken down bulldog.
Because that's what they make. That's what they use to make a bully, a Boston Terrier, and either a bulldog or like a some people be mixing them cane corsos, like depending on how bulky you want them, or American bully.
Yeah,
American bullies, them must be big too.
Like the Staffordshire, are you talking about they mix them with Staffordshire Terriers? I like those. I ain't gonna lie.
With a bulldog, and that makes an American bully.
I don't know. I'm gonna go back to my hometown and ask Michael Vick. Hey, Michael Vick.
But yeah, they got the pockets, they got the standards, then they got the XL bullies. So you know the XL bullies, them boys be down there 125 pounds.
That's a lot of doo-doo, man. That's a lot of doo-doo.
Yeah, y'all ain't never seen that pit bull Hulk.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's XL.
That's ridiculous.
Them must be big, bro.
But some of them look like they honestly, sometimes I feel bad for them because when you first see some of these dogs that people come out with, you be like, oh, that's a very intimidating dog. But when you really look at it, you be like, yo, that dog's gonna have so many bone problems.
Well, that be the problem though, because they have a lot of health problems, especially them pockets, man. They have breathing problems because they snouts be so smashed in. Then they be inbreeding them. Like when you hear them say 2 times this, 2 times Lucci, all of that, they mean that they didn't inbred that mug. So now it might have easty westy where the feet's point out or somewhere. It might have an overbite or something. You ever seen a dog with an underbite or overbite?
Yeah, my boxers have them all the time. I have my old boxer Gypsy had it, but it kind of looked. But it wasn't like really, really bad where it looked ridiculous. You could just barely tell. But yeah, she had it. But I don't know that lefty. What do you call it?
Easty
Lefty
Westy.
loose,
East West.
lefty, easty westy. I've never heard that before. That's funny.
Nah, that's what they call it in the dog world when the feet point out.
Yeah, easty westy.
Yeah, that's why a lot of them, if you see them, they try to take pictures with their dog's feet in the grass, so you can't see the feet. So the
Trickery.
grass is over the feet. Yeah, trickery, bro. Animals say the
Photographic trickery.
female pocket bully gets from 20 to 25 pounds. So it's pretty small, bro. But yeah, that be the only thing, bro. Then they don't live long.
So let me ask you: Are you gonna be live streaming on StreamYard from now on?
Nah, I just did it because it was easier for other people.
Yeah.
On the OBS, it was kind of difficult for them to get the link and stuff. Well, not get the link, but it was asking for permissions for animals. So I just made it easier, so you can hop on, and other people just kind of hopped on too. So it just kind of
just hop up.
Yeah, man, panel talk. But I kind of like this though, so I might just go on and start doing this. You feel me?
When I first started out, homeboy of mine, King Queen Ciclet Scott, he used to live stream on OBS, and I remember I was like, yo, I'm gonna go live, this, that, and the other, and he was like, I was like, what do you use? And he started explaining it to me. I said, this gotta be something less complicated. Like I just want to hit a button and go live. Like I don't want to do all that. Like you gotta have this and that and download this and upload that. And I was like, man,
well, no, I think he said keep doing StreamYard.
Yeah.
Ask Jeff though, was it difficult like for you to get in?
Not extremely, no.
Yeah.
It's not as easy as StreamYard though.
The StreamYard kind of just click and play on.
Yeah.
I know who got that. I know who got that StreamYard locked down. Though not StreamYard, but the streaming whatever locked down is what's I can't, man. It's late. I'm tired.
Depths unknown.
The dude, he goes live all the time. He look like Jesus. Rico Stan, yeah. He do these lives where you can do something and make him look like a pickle. You know what I mean? Like I was like, yo, but it seems very complicated. It seems like very, very complicated.
That's what I was telling Jeff about OBS. Like, it's worth it though. Like the reward is worth it, bro. Because once you do learn it, because you could do a lot more as far as digital on the screen and all of that.
I just don't want. I can't even figure out how to use Discord. I ain't gonna.
That's what I was telling you. I say, bro, a lot of people like, bro, I just learned how to use YouTube. Now you bringing up Discord?
Yeah. I managed to say what's up today. You did a Discord thing at like 6:30. I hopped on. I was like, yo, what's up? Or I said, what's good? And then nobody ever replied. I was like, man, I'm here lonely as hell. You did?
Yeah, but it was like 3 hours later or something.
Oh, shoot. He said, I'm not really
right
savvy
now, look.
with the technology. See, and that's the thing, bro. I'm real savvy with the technology. So
not me, man.
It's not
I'm
really,
old.
a problem for me to get on there and click. You know what I'm saying? So I just got to remember it's not that easy for other people, though.
It's just how much work you want to put into it.
That's the thing. I'm lazy. I ain't trying to put a whole lot of work.
Yeah. See,
and and I'm not ready to ask my kids stuff yet. Personally, like in my soul, I'm not ready. I don't know.
How old is your daughter now? The oldest one?
11.
Oh yeah, she knows all the ins and outs of all this technology now.
She better not know nothing about no live streaming.
He said she better not.
She hang out with mama. Mama be doing live streams. You better believe she knows how to do it.
Bro, don't tell him that, man. He finna cut the camera off.
Yeah, I'm about to cut off all the weed. Ain't gonna have no internet in this house. Y'all better communicate with smoke signals. Get some pigeons or something. I don't know what to tell you no more.
I'm saying she's doing it. I'm saying that she knows how to do it.
That's how it was for me though. When I was growing up, I knew how to hook up the antenna and the VCR and all that stuff. So my mama always calling me to mess with the DVD player. I'm like, Mom, you gotta learn this stuff. She like, well, that's why I got you.
When I was growing up, when we hooked up the antenna, we took the aluminum foil and we taped it to the side of the walls with the hanger.
Yeah. You ever put a fork in the back of that mug?
Yeah, you put a fork back there, you put aluminum, you put a hanger and stuff, you got to tape it to the back of the wall, look like a metal tree coming out the back of your TV.
Yeah. They say T-Bay no. I know she meant they know.
Mm-hmm.
Her hands must be wet again though. So they gonna tell him that he owed as soon as he asked. Like, man, what you know about this cord?
Shoot, but I'm still good though, because look, I'm the oldest, and one of my little sisters just became a grandparent, and I'm like, God dang, you old as hell. It's like, I'm happy I ain't the first. That's all I care about.
Yeah, you got a long ways to go.
I'm saying no, my son Angel 25.
That's right.
I got a 25-year-old son.
I keep forgetting.
He's too selfish, man. He's just living a good life. He's like, I ain't having no kids, man. I don't got to pay for nothing. I just do me. I be like, yeah,
smarter than you.
Like you keep, I know. Like you keep that up. It's like,
how old you was when you had him?
20.
Damn.
20, 21, 20 or 21, something like that.
My oldest daughter's gonna be 27.
That's crazy.
Angel, he living his good life, man. He out there in Italy. I think I'm gonna end up with a half Italian, half Puerto Rican kid though. I ain't gonna lie to you. He made it. No, that's what he made it through South Korea without getting anybody pregnant. And and then right after South Korea, he went straight to Italy, and I'm like, man, you ain't gonna make through both places without knocking up somebody. They gonna get you. They gonna get you. That's how they do over there. They get you. Yep.
He in the Army too or not?
He in the Air Force.
Air Force. Okay.
Yeah, he in the Chair Force. But
he has time to go out and mess around.
Yeah, he does. Oh, right now he in Vegas. He in Vegas right now. He called me up. He said, Dad. He said, did I ever tell you thank you for making me do ROTC in high school? I said, yeah. I said, what happened this time? He's like, I woke up in Italy, had lunch in Germany, and now I'm in Vegas. I said, that's what's up. That's why I want. Yeah, I said, that's what I wanted for you. I wanted you to have stories when you get old. You know, I want you. So, yeah. I remember he came.
He's commissioned? Huh? He's commissioned?
No. It's just his field got him doing a lot of silly stuff, you know? So,
what he do off in the Air Force?
He's a crew chief.
Okay.
Crew chief. Basically, he's in charge of the planes. When a pilot take a plane out and they bring it back, it's his plane. Like, in all actuality, it's his plane. He's in charge 100%. If a pilot go like, yo, I want to take this plane out, they have to ask his permission. You know, and if he just says that plane is not fit, that officer don't get to fly. You know, he might get mad, but he still can't fly.
Yeah, you gotta listen to him.
Yeah.
Animal say he was going to the Air Force, but he couldn't pass.
He must have to keep impeccable records, because he's the first guy they're gonna come and see if something happens with that plane.
Yeah.
So he got to inspect them too, or he just
he's 100% in charge, making sure that plane is battle ready at all times.
Oh yeah, that's player.
So
he got an important job.
Yeah. He loves it, man. He loves the idea of, you know, having that type of authority. You know what I mean? Like, it's a fighter jet. In fact, at his rate, he's got multiple fighter jets with multiple airmen underneath him. So he's good, man. I can't even. I don't even want to get started. I'll talk about him all day. That's my dude, Angel.
That's what's up, though. That's what's up.
And then he'd be like, Dad, did I ever tell you? He thanks me all the time. Hey, Dad, did I ever thank you for calling me Angel? I said, yeah. What happened this time? He's like, these Italian girls love my name.
Yeah. That's what's up.
Yeah. Because okay, so he's half white and half Puerto Rican, right? And he grew up in Virginia. So having a name like Angel was odd to a lot of the kids. They were like, that's a girl's name. And I'm like, nah, Angel. I was like, ask these people as they ever read the Bible, how many of them angels were females? They were all males. But anyway, I say so. But as he got older, women liked that name. Oh, your name is Angel. So yeah, he pulls a lot of females just by saying his name.
Yeah.
But it's common in Puerto Rico.
They automatically think he innocent.
Yeah, right. That kid came to visit me before he went off to South Korea, and I remember I got up one night, and I was like going to the bathroom or something like that, and I remember I didn't see him. I was like, "Yo, where'd he go?" I called him up. I said, "Where you at?" He said, "I what's them apps that these little freaky kids just be hooking up on an app?" I said, "Angel," I said, "Yo, is that real?" He says, "Yeah, you just, whoever's in the area." I was like, "You just go there?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "How you know she ain't married and the husband just pop up? You better watch out, man. You can't just be doing the stuff like that. Like, that's dangerous. You don't know what kind of crazy women are out there." But yeah, dudes just be gone in the middle of the night, just creep out, come back.
How you meet your ladies back in the day then?
Huh? The old fashioned way, you had to you had to have game, man. Yep. It was, you had to. It was like you had to think. You had to go. Like, yeah.
You had to be witty. You had to. It was, and of course you got to have courage to go up and talk to strangers.
Yeah. I never had a problem with talking to girls. I never had that problem. My problem is I had a problem to know when a girl was flirting with me. Because I was always thinking that people would just, women were just nice, and I remember people said like, the girls flirt with me. I was like, for real? I was like, if I didn't initiate it, I didn't think they was flirting with me. You know what I mean? Because I wouldn't know the difference. Yeah. But fun fact, when I started working at LFS, I pulled females left and right. That's something about that fish room, because we had a dark fish room. It was like a dark room. And the only lights were the lights on the fish tank and with the bubbles and stuff. I pulled so many females out that fish room. So many. So many.
You don't think it had anything to do with the fact that they couldn't really see you, do you?
It was too late. It was too late after that.
Exactly.
Too late after that.
Jesus, it was too late. Yeah.
Yep.
Jeff be coming with it too, huh?
She's talking to you. She
say what? But no, it was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot different. I wouldn't even know. Honest to God, if something ever happened while I was single, I wouldn't even know what to do. I wouldn't know.
I just think it's easier nowadays because before
for people our age.
Well, no. I'm just talking about kids in general because before girls, if they were forward. You would think that they had a reputation. Nowadays, girls are pretty forward and they'll tell a guy if they like them or not.
It used to be you trying to, do the
now
them letting you know.
I heard this one statistic. I don't know if it's right because I don't know the source or whatever. They said a 23-year-old female now has the same body count as a 50-year-old woman.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially with all them apps.
The potential's there.
Yeah, I don't know.
I ain't hating.
I'm just saying, if I was single, I wouldn't know what to do. Like, it's been so long, that I had to be out there like that I wouldn't know what to do. But I would imagine women my age would be a little bit more forward too.
But it ain't safe out there no more though.
Yep.
I just think it'd be easier. The only problem is the problem that most guys have our age that they want to go younger, and you ain't that ain't gonna work because they're on a different, you got to stick within your age and you'll be all right.
So what age? I'll be 48 in March. What age range would you think I would fall into? What would be my acceptable age limit and 10, lowest 10, to highest?
No less than 10, no more than 10.
So damn near 60?
No. I'm talking about you could go younger.
10 years.
No more than 10 years. So that would be
okay. How about older?
Yeah. Well, then you're 48, 58. So, give yourself.
He pop out with a 70-year-old.
Yeah.
So, I'll tell you what, there's some women that especially in today's, with products and all that stuff, that they still keep it together. He just but nothing but a number, man.
Do I have cash? What?
Oh,
what am I there?
That's if you're trying to get into them youngins.
yeah.
I got actually, I only use my card. I only have $3, but I use my card for everything else. But cash wise, I think there because I haven't seen cash in forever. I got $3. It's been in my wallet for so long because I haven't figured out how to use it anymore. It's $3 damn. When you was younger, you try to be cool and stuff. You be like, "Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6."
This is how you know when somebody really lives close to the border. When in your wallet you have Mexican money instead of dollars.
You got the pesos.
Yep.
But
funny.
Yeah, I ain't got to worry.
A lot of people though coming from California, they going to Mexico because of the living
rate exchange. The rate exchange.
Nah, but check it. They still keeping their job though from California.
Yeah,
so they getting California pay. But
I did that up until 3 years ago. I was crossing the border every day.
But how long is that line?
It depends. See, during the holidays, it could be up to 6 hours.
Oh hell no! 6 hours. That's like New York traffic.
Mm-hmm.
But that's why most people that are commuting for employment, you either get they have what's called the century pass. So it's like everything gets verified. So you don't have to, when you go through the line, it has a RFDI chip in your credential that just pops up all your information, and they just kind of wave you through. So if you have those documentations, then you're set. But you got to go through a whole background, and there's a whole investigation process that happens. You can't have any
passport.
No, it's more stricter than getting a passport. It's a lot stricter because they actually go into your criminal background. They'll go investigate your neighbors. They do. You pay like $125, I think it was last time I remember, for the application. And that's because they're going to go investigate. They'll investigate your neighbors, your co-workers.
What?
They're going to ask them about you. What kind of a person you are.
Crazy.
Oh yeah.
Hold up. Wait, crazy. June, did you just say? Oh wait, we buy a much younger guy.
Cougar.
You buy
sugar mama. She a sugar mama.
That's it.
Okay, June, what you doing over there? That's some June.
Hello there. He said he heard the National Guards have took over the border watch
in Texas. That's in Texas. The National Guard ain't letting the border patrol do their job. They doing it.
Yeah.
In Texas. That's gonna be a hot. That's turning into a hot mess, man.
Yeah, I'm about to say they just letting them go now.
You've got a state government going against the federal government.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's gonna be a hot mess, man. And you know them Texans, they always want to think their own country anyway. I remember I went to Texas my son was graduating from his air thing, whatever air thing. I went to Texas and I met up with another fish tuber and we went to a bar and stuff. And there was this one, I called her Mexican, right? And she was funny as hell. She was half drunk, and she was at the end of the bar. Everybody was cracking jokes and laughing. It was a good time. And I said, and I called her Mexican. She says, "I'm not Mexican." I said, "Then what are you?" She said, "I'm Texan." I said, "So you're American?" "I'm not American. I'm Texan." I said, "You know Texas is in the United States?" "Nope. Texas is Texas." I was like, y'all
tripping. If I'm not mistaken, it used to be 6 countries because that's why we got 6 flags. I don't know if y'all do that.
It depends on who you talk to about that, though. What, the United States?
No, I'm talking about in Texas.
Oh, do they? I don't know nothing about Texas. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, well, see that I don't know if you know about the theme park Six Flags over Texas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I heard of that.
That's why it's Six Flags though, because in like the old map, if you look, it was 6 countries over here.
I don't know. It's like I said, it's Texas. It's just as bad as Florida. Them cats is crazy. They all crazy. Florida and Texas, they just crazy.
Nah, that's wild, bro.
I see them.
I've been to Florida on a vacation one time. It was the only time I've been to Florida. It was 18-hour drive.
Where you stay at?
In Texas, Dallas.
Oh, you live in Texas.
Yeah. I stay in Texas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's how I know their history. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's mandatory, right? In your guys' elementary education, you guys do real heavy Texas history, right? Yeah.
Man, but they don't teach you what you need to know. I learned that just here in the past year or so. I didn't even learn that in school. And see, they really trying to redo their curriculum because they was telling a lot of lies, bro. Talking about, you know, the slave trade and all that. It didn't really happen like how they said it happened. A lot of people was already here. Like my great grandmothers were Indians, Cherokee. You know, so when black people be saying they Indian, they really be Indians, bro. A lot of that history was washed away.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of that history was washed away, bro. So it's
The border.
That's just something I'm learning now, though.
I don't know. History is funny to me because every day that passes is more history. I was like, yo, how much history do people got to learn? Like, because at some point it's just too much history. Every day becomes more history. You know what I mean?
Well, first we got to get the right history. It was lies, so now they trying to clean it up. You know?
Yeah.
You say the border is a serious problem. Do y'all think they should have built the wall or no?
I think they should have put in a bus station. So you send them up here. We need employees.
Yeah.
I think here's the reality is I've lived on the border for the longest time, and the fencing that was there is adequate. The problem is the policies. What's going on right now in government and what they're allowing. Look, as crazy as it sounds, because I know how much it costs me to get my wife over here, I don't think it's right that people could just come over and cross over and all of a sudden they get given an asylum. Yeah. And, you know, you got to go through the process. There's a process that exists. I had to go through it. And at the time, I was a federal employee. I'm a veteran and all that. And I still had to jump through a bunch of hoops. So,
yeah. I think the work visa should be easier to get.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'm 100% on that. I'm not.
Yeah,
look,
like,
I'm
if
not
you want
saying
a better
people
life, it
shouldn't.
shouldn't be
I'm
that
not
hard
saying
for you
people
to.
shouldn't be able to come, but there's a process that exists, and they need to go through that process.
Yeah, because if you want a better life, you shouldn't have to fight that hard for a better living. You feel me? And that's really what they be trying to come over here for, just to get away from.
I'm all for border control. I just felt like the wall was stupid.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I've lived with the border my entire life, and the fence that was there was adequate. Look, that big old border, they still, if they really want to get over it,
a ladder. Yeah, they do. There's videos of cats with ladders.
They just not even ladders. They just climb up. Some of the the Filipinos and will go up coconut trees while they do.
Yeah, my grandfather did it. See him climbing up the dang on tree and stuff. I used to do it when I was in Puerto Rico, barefooted, climbing up the palm tree. But
then the way that it is, I said the way that it is really like they be coming through small gates, crossing, over the water, and then hop right in the car, right on U.S. land.
Well, right now the problem is this: the way it's set up, because they're depending on what part of Central or South America you're coming from. What they're doing is they're trying to seek asylum. So basically, what happens is you kind of get to the border and then you surrender yourself to Customs or Border Patrol. And once they take you in, you tell them, "Look, I'm seeking asylum." So what's supposed to happen is there's a court process that's supposed to take place. Now, originally what it meant is, okay, well, you can fill out the application and then you would go into custody and you would go through the court process. But because there's been so many doing it at once, it over, it was too many that there's not enough people to be able to process all this. So the problem was when they were already here, well, they were kind of releasing them. And a lot of them would, on the promise that they would come back for the court case. And that was fine. A lot of them were coming back. But once their asylum was possibly denied, that's when they go AWOL. They disappear. And you can't find them anymore. So I guess when Trump was in office, his thing was, okay, well, you can seek asylum, but you need to stay in Mexico, because Mexico was letting them through their border and without, having them go through any process. You got to remember, all these people are going through different countries, and each country is responsible for managing their borders. And so that's what the issue is. It's really, at the end of it, as sad as it is, it's all political play, and it's for power, and it's for votes. Yeah. That's why they're doing it the way they're doing it.
I knew this one girl that walked from El Salvador, walked with 2 feet from El Salvador to the United States. She ended up in Virginia. She walked no,
that's not uncommon.
I won't even go to the store right now because it's like a 15-minute walk. She walked from how many? It says that. Is there what's in between Mexico and El Salvador? Nothing. I can't remember.
No, there's other countries between El Salvador is like 2 countries down, if I'm not mistaken.
Dang, she walked down like a couple countries. I'm like, dang, that's your feet must hurt. What kind of shoes you got?
But
how many pairs of shoes?
Mexico
is long.
Big country.
Yeah,
it's not wide, but it's very long.
Unfortunately, she went through a lot in that journey, though.
A lot of them do. Man, a lot of them get robbed. Yeah. They get beaten. They get whipped. Get raped.
All of the above.
Yep. Yeah, it's not easy, and it's there you go. It's El Salvador is right there. Yeah, Guatemala.
Yeah.
And, Belize is further up north. So
that is crazy. But look, I gotta go to bed, man. Yeah, she took the scenic route.
What happens? A lot of those immigrants, they'll hit somewhere in Oaxaca, which is one of the southern states that's on the border, and from there there's a train that runs basically north and south. But it's notorious. It's a real famous train. But the problem is, all the bandits know that that's where you have a lot of immigrants. So a lot of people, if they come with any money, they don't make it to the border with that money. It's all stolen.
Well, look, I gotta go, y'all. I don't know what I'm doing up right now.
Hey man,
yeah, I'm about to.
They're gonna put me on that table. They're gonna put me on that doctor's table tomorrow.
You gonna wake up, man? What y'all do?
Why? What's that feeling I got? This was supposed to just be a checkup.
They gonna put that RFID chip on you.
Yeah.
But all right, man. So I sure appreciate you stopping by, my guy.
All right, I catch you later, dude. All right, take it easy, Jeff. Later.
I'm gonna bounce too, gentlemen. You guys have a good night,
man. All right, for sure.
Later, Mike Skelly.
Mine through. Yeah, as well though. You never know who's gonna pop through, man. That be the beauty of this. When they actually know how to get in, huh?
Yeah.
Be like, man, what is this? I gotta. Nah, for sure, man. But you got for the rest of the night. You finished with the tanks?
Yeah, I finished my tanks. I think this one last smoke, and then I'll probably pass out too.
Yeah, probably be the same, man. It's been a good one.
Yeah.
It's
Um,
been good.
just try playing around with your OBS and StreamYard a little bit.
Nah, for
See if you can
sure.
make them talk.
Who is it talking about? The people?
No, see if you can make your programs talk, so you can still do what you want to do, and then have
Yeah.
people pop up if you want.
Yeah, nah, for sure, man. I'm gonna figure it out. Just gotta actually like have people, in so I can, see how
Yeah,
it works.
that's why I popped up with you the other day, was so you could play around with it and see how it worked.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. But definitely, man, shit, I ain't gonna keep you up, man. I'm gonna let you ride. Shit, I'm gonna ride myself.
Yeah,
I appreciate anybody that was riding with us today, man. Shit, it was a good chat.
it was. Wish my phone, I would have noticed that it was dying. I could have plugged it in and not got booted.
Yeah, for sure, man. But definitely should. I guess I'll do this again tomorrow, man. Hop on.
Yeah, I think depends on if George pops up. He should be on after Stephen B's stream.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if he's got a StreamYard up. I'm gonna pop up with him for a little bit.
Oh yeah, do your thing, man. Shoot, I know me. I don't really know them guys, bro. So I'm just gonna stay in my lane, it's a lot of.
Well, bounce around a little bit too, so you can get to know people, and it'll drive more people to your channel.
I noticed that too, because the more that I go around and I say something in the chat, then people, I guess, be like, "Well, who is this?" And
Yeah,
they gravitate to you, if they feeling your energy or whatever.
they will. And then if you're showing some stuff that they're interested in, they'll spend more time with you.
Yeah, nah, most definitely. That's when I'm working on subject matter. I know that's what Funk was talking about. So definitely got to have some subject matter to keep people interested.
You do. I'm gonna probably be just talking to myself when I finally do it.
Yeah, because eventually somebody gonna listen for real. They'll give you some feedback. Replay gang.
They will.
Yeah, for sure. But man, all right, Jeff, man, it's been a good one, man.
Yeah, it was good chatting with you, sir.
All right,
You have a good night.
All right, you too, Jim. All right, man. Appreciate everybody that was in the chat tonight. Anybody came out, man. Y'all stay motivated, stay positive, be great, be you. We out.